Hey, what's up guys, it's John. Just playing the intro lick to their truck song called I Know off of Already Free. And thought I'd show you guys how I play this one. The thing about Derek Trucks is he plays it differently basically anywhere you watch it. If you watch it on, he plays it live on YouTube. He'll play it with a slide, he'll play it with his fingers. You can do it all different kinds of ways, but this is just to show you what you can do with it, so you kind of get the framework for it down. Then you can do all kinds of stuff with this type of lick. This song's in C. I'm playing in open E tuning. That's E, B, E, G sharp, B, E. And so the song starts out. It's the ionic major scale, and so he does this first lick. It sounds pretty cool. That's basically on the top E string on your C note, your root. You want to put your pinky on the B string 10th fret. That's your 6th. And then your index finger you want to put on the 7th fret here. That's B. So it's B, A, and C. And you just sort of let it ring out. And after that, you let that ring out for a little bit. It starts on F on the first fret here. You want to tap that twice up. He slides up to, he goes from 1 to 5. And then he hits it again, he goes up to 10. Back down to 7. So he hits it again, so it's da, 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 da. He hit one more time, so it's, and he slides back to 5, so it's, and then you want to slide up to 7. Go from 5 to 7, back to 1, and then you go up to 5 again, and release. That's E. Okay, so it's this whole lick. It's kind of long, but hang with me on this. Okay, you just kind of let that ring for a little bit, and then what he does is slides really fast into 8, and he goes from 8 back to 7. But you don't want to come into it from here. You kind of want to come into it from down here. You want to get that like trumpet-like sound to it. And another thing, a lot of guys that play standard with just your fingers and not with slides, chances are you probably have pretty good calluses. And so if you're sliding on, if you're doing single string slides, and you have calluses, you're going to get that like twangy. like that type of feedback. You know, you don't really want that. So when you hear Derek play, he doesn't have that. Basically, what I think he's doing, what I do, is you want to use the pads of your fingers to slide on the string instead of the tips. And you're only on one string, so you're muting everything else with your hands already. So you want to just slide. See how I press down like that, so you don't get that twang out of it. You know, it takes a little practice. I just kind of figured that out last week playing this. So I wanted to get rid of that like twangy sound. But once you start getting that down, it'll sound really nice. Okay, so again, he slides into the eighth. I'm going to vibrato that. Okay, and he goes back to the seventh. So he goes back to 7, to 8, to 10, and then you want to do 8 to 10 again. So it's up to 12. So it's 7 to 8, 8 to 10, and then once you're at 10, or once you're at 12, I'm gonna slide back real fast. And sometimes you can do this one real quick. Okay, so see that one again. So 7. You can go from 8 to 5. And you go 5 to 7 again. But instead of going back up to 5, you go to 3. Okay, so we do the lick from the beginning, because these things are kind of hard to play slow, so let's see. Okay, so now the last part, we're almost done, is on the first fret again. You go 1, back up to 10, back to 7, okay, and this part's really cool. It's okay, and basically what he's doing is okay, so it's 7 to 8. So it's 7 to 8, 7, 5, and then on the B string on the 6th fret. Kind of hold that and make this one kind of short. So you come back up to the 5th fret on the E string, so that's your A note. And you come down here. This is where it kind of gets complicated, but you want to bar the B and E string, and you want to mute the top E string with your finger. Don't pluck it, but sometimes it'll ring out if you don't mute it. So basically what he's doing is he's plucking on the 3rd fret the B and E string, right? but he's not doing it together like that. He's doing. And that's when you let me get that view here. Okay, so. And you're hammering on with your pinky on the B string on the 5th fret. So you only let that play out. You want to pluck it kind of slow, kind of smooth. Okay, so once again, he's hammering on. He's not hitting the E string. He's hitting the B string and sliding back to 1 on the B string. Okay, and then you want to move up and hit that fat E string and slide up to 8. Pretty simple. Okay, so the ending again is. And then basically what he's doing is just the major scale pattern where it's. So it's 8, 10, 12, 13, F, E, D, C. And then, you can do different things. You can strum all 3. You can slide. You can pluck both the E string. Get creative. So again, the whole thing is, so you start. And you guys a little bonus lick here at the end. This is really cool slide lick right before like the main intro of the song, but he goes. Okay, you can do it different ways, but he kind of sounds really cool the way he does it. Okay, but basically, so it starts on the 10th fret on D on the E string. You slide up to 12. Come back to 10. Mute. Then you want to slide from around 8th fret up to 10. 8th fret vibrato. Then you want to hit that 6th note. The way he does it there, kind of almost sounds like, I don't know, like a water falling into a bucket or something. The way he plucks it. Something like that.